Hello and welcome to today's stream. Early stream today, yes sir, that's just because that's how collabs have to work sometimes. But yes, today we are going to be collabing with none other than RisterMice, fellow content creator and a Min player. RisterMice should have put two and two together. Yes. I mean, I thought I confirmed that in the Discord. I mean, I kind of did. I just reacted with a GIF. But yes, we got RisterMice on board with us, and I'm actually gonna give him a call right now. Okay. Hello.
All right.
You hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Sorry, we're so back.
We're so back. Yes, it is time for some min-minning, as they like to say. Does anyone say that?
Yep. You know what? We do now. We say min-minning now, actually.
We say min-minning now. Cool. Alright, so, yeah. I guess, where do you want to start with this? Because, like, I guess what I can say is I played a little bit of min-min. It was 6 months ago, to be fair. But, you know, getting back into her so that way we can do the collab and also figure out any areas I'm missing with her.
Basically, yeah, how long, and then I wanted to know what your struggles have been and what you're hoping to get clarified through today.
Yeah, so, I can check my stats on Smash to see how long I've played Min so far. When I started playing her, I know that I had only like 2.5 hours of experience playing her, and then I played her for about a week. So let's see where that had me land. Okay. I know I didn't play her as much as I needed to. Yeah, so I got 257 KOs. How much playtime with her? Okay. I only have like 5.5 hours of playtime with Min.
Okay, fair enough.
Do
you have her in Elite Smash?
I do, but not as high as she should be for a character that I've played for Character Crisis. The video's not made yet, so I still got time. I still got time to play her.
Okay, well, dang, that is low. Basically, what's your understanding of the characters so far in terms of like game plan and like general flowchart?
I know that like you want to control space with her arms, obviously, but the way you do that is you got to be careful about how you throw out your arms. It's not just throw out 2 arms every single time, because that's predictable, and once you throw out the second arm, that's when you're like that's when you're committing the most, because if you throw out one arm and then wait a while, you can throw out the second arm whenever you want, but if you throw out once you throw out the second arm, you're committed to that, and so you have to be very aware of when you're throwing your second arm out. And then people want to approach you from the 45-degree angle, and so I know that watching for their jumps is a big part of playing Min. And then it's just kind of like a game of you got to space them out, simply put.
Okay. I'm still setting up a few things.
I'm setting up the arena right now, so I'm going to make sure nobody can see it. I do have a chatter who loves to jump in the arenas. Hello, Myriad. Welcome. Back throw Parmesan cheese. That is a good part about playing Min, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll DM you the arena details. So with what I said about Min, would you have anything that you want to add to that?
Min Min is, a lot of people see her as a zoner character. A lot of people see her as a keep away. I, on the other hand, think Min Min is most like a mix-up character. Whereas you always want to not like let your opponent know what you're doing, because it gets to a point where if your opponent can tell what you're doing, you're going to lose.
Right.
And it's always about keeping people on their toes. So that's the big thing.
So what do you do to is it just like knowing your character and knowing all the different options you can do?
Yeah, and it's about having like that cognizant feeling of, I cannot do this right now. I need to, like, it's like getting off of ledge. It, as in where it's like, you know all your options and you know what the most recent thing you've done is. So it's like counter adaptation, where you're gonna see your opponent start adapting to you piece by piece, and you have to adapt to the adaptation.
Right. I
For
like
some
to
reason,
describe
my
that as, like,
OBS
layers.
For some reason, my OBS is not picking up audio from my game capture at all. I'm gonna, real quick, I have to restart this game capture, I think, so I can get it
I
working.
hate when I have to do that.
Not playing on my OBS at all.
Yep. So with the, I guess I should change the music in the arena, make it fitting. When it comes to layers, what's your layer one? Where do you start every match with?
So, I like to start matches by, there you go, now it's working. Trying to feel out the opponent. Where it's like, I'm gonna start throwing Ram at you, because it's her best tool in every situation, bar none. And I just want to see how you react if I start kind of playing like a fly swatter and kind of keeping you out the entire time. I want to see how you react to that. I want to see if you're like a jumper, or if you're more of a shielder, or like, I want to catch on to habits, to where I can start catching people out of the air, start getting grabs on shields, that kind of thing. So it's really just like, PS2 is a great stage for this, just in general for Min Min, because of it's really long, but also like a lot of characters love going PS2 game 1 because it's a lot of room to like get a grip on your opponent and get a feeling for what they want to do. And Min Min wants to do that especially. So PS2, I will always gentleman PS2 game 1, which is something that people love doing at locals.
I mean, it's PS2 makes good games.
But the best games are played.
Yeah, so Min Min obviously likes the longer stages. That way she has more room to run away and play at her preferred range.
She, like, most of the time, she will like a longer stage. I'm getting my chair set up. Ugh. Most of the time, she likes a longer stage. I will say, Smashville is a phenomenal stage, because sometimes Min Min wants a smaller stage. And she likes Smashville for the same reason Jigglypuff does, in the sense where it's like, you cover so much of the stage. There's just like one arm will cover so much, especially if you're near center, where it's like you control the entire stage. So it's like, it's good. It's just dependent on the matchup, I think. I played against a Rosalina yesterday, and that was a stage where you really want like the space to sort of run around and sort of start to out camp. But then you fight a character that like you don't want to be able to out camp you. Interestingly enough, Sheik is like that, because if you give her a chance, she will just run away and needle camp you the entire game. So going to a smaller stage like Smashville is what I prefer doing in certain matchups. It's all just, and this changes too with like players and habits. So it's all up in the air. I'm gonna come into the arena right now. My lunch keeps getting delayed. Oh, are you talking?
Sorry,
there
my
we go.
cat messed up my microphone settings.
Oh, don't worry about it. I was scared that was me. That was on my end, so I was gonna start doing stuff.
During your explanation, he started climbing my curtains, and so I had to smack his butt and tell him no.
I see. Okay. All right. Well, we're in it at this point.
Let's do this. There you are.
Yes. Okay.
How long have you been playing Min Min for?
Oh gosh, I'd have to check. In fact, I'm gonna actually go to my Super Major page and see, because it's kind of it's been a few years at least. So I am actually curious.
Did you pick her up when she first came out?
No, I didn't play the game at all over quarantine.
Okay.
I was a solo Ganondorf main from release until lockdown, and then didn't play the game at all. And then I came back in like 2021, and I was like, let me just like play all these characters that I haven't tried yet. So it was, I kind of played a lot, but at that point I was just I'm trying to see if I can find the date that it goes back to. I'm not sure I can right now, but I bounced between a lot of characters. I had like a Game & Watch phase, a Sephiroth phase, a Samus phase, an Aegis phase, and I settled on Min Min.
You're talking to the guy who knows all about that.
Right. I think, you know what? There might have been a VOD. There's one VOD where I think I decided to go Min Min. It was against this Daisy main from my region named Kotsak, and there's this. I'll actually. I'm not gonna screen share it, but basically I lose game 1 with Game & Watch, and I decided to swap, and then I reverse 2-0 basically with Min Min. So mostly because I think this was before people started doing character first, and Kotsak took me to, or like he left FD open, and I was like, let's just try this. So I go Min Min for FD, and I win that game, and then I just decided to stick to it game 3, and I won the set.
Yeah, I was actually the Daisy main in my region before the character crisis, and I remember struggling with Min Min especially. I asked my local Min Min players how to beat her and stuff. I know one of them like fought Mudace at a tournament and lost, and so I asked him how that matchup went, and so. No, I definitely can see losing as the Daisy player.
I found it. The tournament where I decided to go solo Min Min was Stock O'Clock in April of 2023, actually, was when I swapped fully. And I had a great run at this thing. I was the 22nd seed and I got 9th.
Nice.
So I had a really, really good run. I beat a lot of people from other parts of Kansas, and I beat Hot Pocket, which is a much better win now than it was then, because Hot Pocket is insane these days. But yeah, I like totally outplaced my seed, and I went on this great run, and I was like, you know what? I'm dropping the Aegis, and I'm gonna go Min Min, and we're gonna play it out, and we're gonna see how that goes. And I've been pretty much solo maining her ever since. I've done some counter picks before, but like most of the time, I actually counter picked the other day, but mostly I have been solo Min Min. Gosh, should I go like random stage?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm glad that your character crisis finally got solved.
Yeah, the thing about it is like my region is actually quite hostile for Min specifically, where I don't know, like they came out, there are these statistics about like most played character in every state, and Kansas's is Yoshi. That almost killed. That's one thing that will separate the good Min from the great Min. The close quarters boxing.
Yeah, I've
like,
already noticed
insane.
that, like, most Min-Mins that I fight online, what they'll do is, like, if they don't get the ledge trap, they will just, retreat and give up stage control, but you're down tilting in whenever, you don't hit me with the, ledge trap immediately, which has been a lot harder to deal with.
Down tilt and dash attack are two of Min-Min's best moves in the entire game. They're so good at what they do. And they're just so essential for her close quarters game. It's so lacking. And even like some of her like quote unquote worst CQC moves, like up tilt, I use more than most Min-Mins do. I think jab is probably her worst move. I had a disagreement with Zurzel about it, who's seen as the best Min-Min in America right now. Because Zurzel thinks it's up air, and I don't. I think up air and up tilt have good... up air has good combo usage. I'll send you a clip. But up tilt, I love using up tilt underneath platforms. Especially in matchups like Rob, which is a really hard matchup for Min-Min. But Rob loves to just descend on you with an aerial. So if you hide under a platform and you sort of like avoid the nair by like crouching or shielding, and then you can hit an up tilt, it's super easy non-committal anti-air. There you go. I had no jump there. The thing about the Min-Min Ditto and Min-Min in general, edgeguarding is huge.
I mean, yeah, the more I played Min-Min, the more I'm like, wow, her airspeed is really, really bad.
Yeah, she's not the best in the air, like movement-wise, but she makes up for it with her range. I've been able to outplay Jigglypuffs in the air just because they're not ready for me to challenge them. And you die for that. True. Yeah, I call that the Dormigi combo, because like I learned it from him. He does it all the time. He's the best at it. It's one of her most important tools to finding early stocks. I think back to what Tweak said about Ultimate in general, where he's like, oh, my food's here, but Ultimate is a game that rewards volatility and not consistency. So the more you can find stocks like that, the better you will perform in bracket.
Yeah, go get your food, and then
I'll be right back.
I do want to add on to what you just said.
Okay.
Stream before dinner. Are you European, Clock? I always thought you were American for some reason. Hello, Square. You are not late. The stream started 20 minutes ago. Hello, Incompetent. Hello, Golden, Dante, Myriad. A bunch of new I shouldn't say new chatters. A bunch of chatters I don't normally see. Welcome, everybody. Arms long, hit opponent. That is the character. We are learning her, the noodle girl. Need to make some ramen today. That'll be my breakfast after I'm done with the stream. Yeah, see, it is dinner time for you, Clock, but it is, well, closer to lunch for me, but I slept in. Okay, I do want to add on to
my stream setup is not very well equipped for me to constantly be standing up and down.
Hey, you know that's setups. I do want to add on to that point about like Smash is built for volatility. I always this is a question that I actually learned from when I was playing Magic: The Gathering, but it also applies to Smash. And it's like if you're entering a tournament and you had to choose between two characters. One character who wins all of their matchups, or has like a 50% win rate across all matchups. Like, the wolf type character, right? Where they don't have bad matchups, but they don't have matchups that they win super hard. Or you could play a character that's more volatile. So a character that has like 80-20 matchups, but sometimes the matchups are 20-80. Which character would you rather play in tournament? And I think the best answer to like win a tournament is the character with the 80-20 win percentage, because you just need a good bracket path, and then you'll make it all the way.
Yeah, and the thing about Min Min, her -2s are actually pretty rare to encounter in a real bracket, unless you live in a region like with them. Like, when are you going to be encountering Meta Knight, Jigglypuff, Sheik, or Greninja in like a typical local bracket, unless you have like a straight up specialist of the character in your region? They're not very common characters. The more common characters you're gonna have to worry about are actually like the -1s. Pretty much, I think the biggest problem matchups you're going to encounter most often are Diddy Kong and Rob, because those are two very popular characters who do very well into Min Min. And then there's a few others, like there are more Sonic players now, and that's a really bad one. Yoshi in the Midwest and in Kansas City, my region especially, super popular character. Yeah, Japan's got a lot of Yoshis, so that's a bad matchup as well. But yeah, I think like you are less likely to encounter an unwinnable than you might think, to be honest. I'll play another with you right now. People are starting to get more negative on the Game & Watch matchup, which I think it's only like unwinnable per se at like the highest level.
2, 1, go!
Normally, I think a lot of Game & Watch mains don't know what the hell they're doing in it, so it's easier to sort of cheese them or like outplay them. Grabbing out of the corner like I did just there was a bad option. The less you can do that, the better, because it'll get you killed a lot.
Yeah, because it is the slowest grab in the game.
Your spacing might have to be worked on there, because that Ram didn't go off the stage.
Yeah, no, I do need it to be spaced correctly if I want to use it.
I typically try to look for like stage geometry that I can use to remember. Like, I know the line on FD, like on the stage, where it'll 2-frame. But there's also like Ram 2-frame is kind of an overrated option, because it's really good, but it's not the catch-all that everyone thinks it is. There are some characters who can just avoid it and ignore it, and like they don't ever have to die by it. And in those matchups, Dragon is a far better 2-framing tool.
Yeah, because like if I'm gonna be hitting you off stage with a 2-frame, then might as well do the one that hits you further away.
Good weight there of like not sending out the second arm. Landing with that nair is going to be something you want to do all the time, but it's all about whether or not you think it's actually going to hit.
Megawatt nair?
Megawatt nair. Megawatt in general is one of the more vicey moves that Min Min has, because you want to use it like just constantly, and you want to pull it out early, like you're tempted to, but you really shouldn't. Ram is just so good. One of the pieces of advice I started getting from like players in my region when I was losing to them and whatnot is that you should always you should bring out Megawatt about 30% later than your instinct tells you to.
Okay.
Because those are the sort of percents where like 130 to 140-ish, those are the percents where F-tilt will start killing like even center stage, where Nair is guaranteed to kill. And the more you just have it out before that point, like if you get greedy with it, it's just like it'll get stale and it won't kill, and you're just like always better off in neutral. It's kind of like Pyra.
I was going to bring up that exact example.
Yeah, Megawatt is your Pyra. Where like if you're an advantage or you have a lot of rage, there are opportunities where it is kind of the play to try and take a stock at 70. Especially like in edgeguard situations. I've killed Belmonts at 12% just because Megawatt has more knockback than something like Ram could. But in general, you always like you're tempted to bring it out because you see red, and that's the sort of thing that can get you killed. I lost a set last Sunday. I got reverse 3-0'd by one of the best players in Kansas City. Partly because I got too greedy with Megawatt, and I blew a 100% lead in game 3, where I was on a fresh stock, because I just started seeing red, and I was like, I'm about to get this upset. And he was playing Wario then, so he was able to just maneuver around it so much better than he can maneuver around Megawatt, or than he would have been able to maneuver around Ram. Fast fell there. That was my bad. Sometimes, yeah.
That is such a scary option to go for the air dodge to ledge, because it just doesn't feel like it goes that far.
Right, her air dodge isn't the greatest. So like with that situation, it doesn't kill. I like that you do down air there. That's one of my favorite uses of down air, is to just sort of like skip a high recovery scenario. But like I would be careful about using it too much, because sometimes like characters like Palutena can punish you with back air if they can see it coming.
If I naired there, or if I Ram naired there instead, would I have been able to combo off of it?
Depends on, because like if you had gone upward, I think so. This is why you see how that F smash literally went across the entire stage. That's why Smashville is so good.
I did have to respect you. So when do you want to go for double dragon arm?
In my experience, basically never. Like, that move is... If I could classify it as Minmin's worst move, I probably would. Because I just never have a situation where I'm like, it's time to double dragon arm. Unless I'm trying to go for, like, double laser, which almost never happens. Because laser technically is, like, the most range Minmin can get off of one attack. So if you're trying to, like, frame trap, where it's like, if you air dodge right now, you'll get hit by the later hit, and if you don't, you'll get hit by the first hit. Like, there, it can kind of, like, have some usage. But for the most part, you're almost always better off going for one of your other arms. They're just, like... Ram is just so good, and you always have Dragon Arm. Me personally, I don't see any use in double Dragon Arm.
Okay.
I just think it's another thing that, like...
Ooh, what happened to you? Can you hear me? Uh-oh.
Wait, my Discord is not...
Oh, wait, I can hear you now.
Okay, wow. It says I got disconnected because a connection error occurred.
Yeah, I still have the arena open.
I guess I'll rejoin.
That was
Because
weird.
it's not like I can't. I don't know.
Maybe
My Discord for a split second like freaked out, but
yeah, maybe it was just a blip in the internet.
that's very likely. So what I was saying, have you seen my video on arm canceling?
I don't think so.
I want to teach you this technique because one of Min Min's most underrated moves, we'll just like go into this next match and I'll teach you some stuff. Up B is one of Min Min's most underrated moves in the entire game.
Okay,
she's got
so
a lot of them.
I watched the Iza video last night. It's when you smash attack and then up B to cancel the end-type, right?
Yes, I do want to just talk about up B in general. Obviously the most clear use of it is to like go up and try to snag someone high in the air. I've gotten kills that way. It's super fun when it happens, and with powered up Dragon Arm, it actually kills shockingly early. You can charge up B to go even higher. What I like to do it on a platform and then jump, and I'm like in the bubble by the time I up B. That is ridiculous range, like vertically.
Game Watch could never.
Right. The other thing is that you can angle up B. You can actually angle it either straight up or you can go forward with it, which is great for getting out of situations with the arm cancel. And it's also an underrated thing to go for, like offense-wise. Like if you knock someone to the other end of the stage and you want to go for a high thing, like you can get over there very fast. Exactly.
Okay.
So I think up B is amazing. And even without arm cancels, just a quick up B to like platform here is a good way to get out of it, because you have like invincibility or intangibility on like the first few frames of up B, grounded.
Yeah.
So it's a really good defensive option in terms of like, as opposed to a roll, which if your opponent reads it, it can get punished, or like spot dodge. Like that's all predictable traditional smash that your opponent is like expecting. But this is a Min Min specific thing that your opponent's not gonna know about.
Yeah, the one limitation of it is you can't angle it behind you. You have to, it's either forward or back, or forward or straight up.
Forward or straight up. Sometimes I like just, you can, if you do it like with just a quick tap, no charge, and go to platform on this, on Smashville for example, you can just do like a quick little nair to like sort of cover yourself. And then there's arm canceling, which if you ever, like, you'll probably watch Dormigi VODs as you research for this video. I want you to watch for how often he arm cancels, because like people don't expect it to be that much. Like, oh, it's a situational tech. No, he does it all the fucking time. It's honestly insane.
It's this, right? Smash attacks and up B?
Yeah, there's a certain range where it auto cancels, but even if you don't hit the auto cancel window, it's still a good mix up. And there's a really easy way to sort of cheat it, because instead of being like, oh, I have to know the specific heights and get the timing down, what you can do is that after you input smash attack, you can just hold up B afterward, which is something I don't mention in my video that I really should have, because it's kind of like an easy cheat code. After you F smash, just hold up B, and you'll do it. She'll do it immediately, as soon as she can. So that's kind of how I have been inputting it recently, as to where instead of actually trying to time it, I'll just do the F smash and then be already holding it, and then she'll up B out of there.
Okay.
That's something I've used quite a lot recently. And then up air. Like this thing has a lot of good comp like that. Instead of a down tilt, you can hit landing up air into a Dormigi combo. It's easier on big bodies, but you can see the potential there. That's definitely sort of a mix-up thing.
Nair, ram, nair, ram, F tilt into Dragon Arm?
Basically, the Dormigi like combo is like anything where you can hit like ram nair. So in this case, down tilt, ram nair, and then it kind of depends on like it's like percent window dependent, and like the hit of down tilt is dependent. But typically, It's like down tilt and air. Here. So it's like normal ram forward air and then ram dragon F smash.
Okay.
So you're just
That
doing
makes
the
sense.
normal forward air with ram, and then with dragon you're doing F smash. And if it lines up well, it works. A lot of times, even if the dragon F smash doesn't hit, the ram forward air will. So even if it does, you don't get the kill, it still sets you up for like an edge guard situation. So yeah, and there's all sorts of, if you hit like the really close hitbox, they can get sent behind you, in which case ram nair will still hit. And of course, like at low percent, I use down tilt this and then just double forward air. I do that a lot in like center stage just to like rack up easy percent and get stage positioning.
Yeah, the main thing I feel like I'm struggling with right now is like getting smash attacks when I want to tilt, and
Yeah, so stick sensitivity I think has something to do with that. The stick sensitivity setting in your control scheme. I don't know how often you change that.
I sometimes do between characters. It depends.
It's kind of funny. I like never use the C stick for forward tilt. If I C stick, I use it for like up air, down tilt, and even then not really. Like I don't use the C stick that much for a lot of my tilts. It's just sort of an instinct thing, but
Yeah, she doesn't really have a pivot F tilt like other characters do.
no, she's very weird in that way. I have it.
Yeah, that's been the
I have-
hardest thing for me is like I can play every character in Smash. Min doesn't play like other characters in Smash.
Exactly. She's a lot more nuanced than anyone gives her credit for. But I have my stick sensitivity is on high, as to where I can fully walk, and like my stick gets like slammed to the side, and there's still F tilts. I'm kind of just like, I think it's really easy to do if you're just like doing it while you're walking. I think out of a walk.
It's more about the timing of when you press the button, because like if you're in the walk animation, then you'll get a tilt. But when you start the thing, if you press it at the same time, then
Yeah, I think it's
so
really
I think
about
I need
being
to
gentle.
when I'm in the air, I kind of need to wait for me to be drifting forward a little bit before I try to input the button.
That definitely sounds like a difference in stick sensitivity to me.
Yeah, no, the stick sensitivity would help.
But yeah, I sort of get F tilts out of most of my stuff, and then I have to really slam the stick in order to get like a forward smash.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, forward smash is one of those things where it's like everyone who wants to pick up the character, I always say that Min's learning curve is learning how to stop F smashing. Because like F smash, when you're trying to go for, when like you either know it is going to hit, like out of a Dormigi combo, for example, or if you are at a point where it's not going to be punished, where like if you're across the stage and you're planning on up being afterwards, that's in all likelihood not going to get punished. So I can go for F smashes and that kind of thing. Ram 2 frame, not going to get punished. I can charge that as an F smash, stuff like that. F smashing in neutral is a really bad idea. Just like truthfully. But everyone sees Min as like the F smash character, so everyone just starts using it without realizing that she can't do that like Olimar or Little Mac can. She's just not built like that. I'm gonna start going different characters.
Okay.
First thing I'm gonna hit you with is Game & Watch, because
Okay.
I wanna look at your disadvantage and your recoveries.
Yeah, Game & Watch is good at covering that.
'Cause the first thing I kind of learned how to do with Min, or like the first step to leveling up my Min, was getting good at recovering. Typically I go really low with my recoveries, because Min actually has really good range on her tether.
Oh no.
That was stupid. That meant to be up B.
I know.
That's the worst part. That was a misinput. They always give me those when I don't need them. But this is another thing too. Game & Watch is one of those characters that will love to approach you from that really annoying like 45 aerial angle.
Yeah, and up smash is good vertically, but it didn't reach in front of me at all there.
What I basically do against characters like that is that I anti-air with ram ram forward air. That's good. That's one of those situations.
I saw that you missed your tech, and so I just threw out the smash attack. I didn't know if it would hit.
That is precisely one of those situations where F smash is good. Dormigi does it a lot. Well, he'll just hit ram F tilt, and then he'll just let Dragon F smash rip. It's like, there you go. You're doing a really good job at like preventing me from coming in. Great grab. And there you go. You backdash because you know Game & Watch is gonna want to land with that nair. Nice. Up throw, I don't know if up throw would have necessarily killed. It's probably smart to just keep going for the ledge sequence.
Oh, I tried. Tried to up smash you there.
Yeah, now we're at a point where Ram is not doing a whole lot. That reflected the bomb too, which is funny.
Yeah, something I've learned from the Reflector is it is good, but only against like it's a read. You can't just throw it out as like
yeah,
projectile, and like against characters that are throwing out a ton of projectiles, it's kind of bad.
I agree. It's certainly where it's like, oh, Samus is going to do the fully charged charge shot this time. Right, and then my most recent, like, really good up smash use was against a Daisy, who had a Stitch and had forgotten that min up smash reflects because I just hadn't used it in so long. So just tried to throw the Stitch, like, as soon as he got it, and I reflected it, and it shield broke, and I got the kill off of it.
Oh, it shield broke too. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. It gets strong. Game & Watch is actually a somewhat vulnerable character to getting camped out. So this is one of the more campier. I think you're dead. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't make that back.
I like the swap off of Megawatt there, recognizing as soon as I got back to center that you weren't getting the kill. If you had hit F tilt on the ledge, I think it would have killed. Like that.
Okay, that felt a lot better. I was focusing a lot more on, well, I could keep you out this time because you weren't fighting at the same range I was.
you had a good game plan. As to where it was like punishing my landings, especially with attacks and capitalizing on tech chases.
Watch recently, and I studied really hard like how Game & Watch loses, and that is how you beat Game & Watch. Is you got to punish the landings.
Go!
There you go. I was doing a little bit of that thing where a lot of people, especially against Min-Mins who have kind of flown into autopilot, they'll just sort of run up and shield.
I wanted to F tilt into smash attack there, but instead I smash attacked into F tilt.
covering against Game & Watch edge guards is hard. I try to not use my jump unless I absolutely have to. And then I try to mostly go low. Every once in a while someone will chase you down there, in which case like a high like double jump into air dodge will work. But for the most part, I've learned to just sort of trust that my tether is going to make it.
Okay, so just recover low and just try to avoid edgeguard attempts.
Yeah. One thing I actually like doing when it's like applicable is I like not snapping to the ledge right away with the tether. I like just sort of hanging there sometimes. Because like a lot of times they're gonna try and chase you up to like if you're far away from the ledge and then you tether and then you immediately like try to get back to the ledge, like someone's throwing out like daisy float cancel nair like right next to the ledge and they're waiting for you to get hit by that. So instead I will just hold it. Sometimes that just happens. That's the character.
Yeah, you just never want to go off stage with this character unless you're in advantage.
This is definitely not one of those edge guarding matchups, I think. I think Min Min can get reversaled really easily by Game & Watch if she tries to edge guard. So I try more to attempt like ledge traps against Game & Watches.
Tried to call out the jump. There we go.
Nice. Good spot dodge. Good spot dodge. Great, good find with the grab too. So even if I just focus on a ledge trump, in that situation, I probably would have tried to swat the Game & Watch out of the air with just Ram fair. Just to maybe try and force an up B to the ledge where Ram can then two frame.
Yeah, I'm really starting to see how powerful like conditioning people to shield with Min Min is.
Very powerful.
Oh no, that still hit me.
Okay, that's one of the times where it's like, okay, maybe hanging isn't the best idea. Game & Watch is a character I probably wouldn't do that against, but like, unless they were back airing the ledge. But it was on my mind. It was something I wanted to bring up.
Yeah. Thank you for the penguin facts, Air Angel. I greatly appreciated them.
Nice. We love penguins.
We love penguins, yeah.
All right. I might try to go all sorts of characters. I think I might try like Aegis and Samus, just because like those are two matchups Min Min does very well into, but for like different reasons. So I want to see if you sort of play both worlds, so to speak. That was a situation where down air was good. Down air at a disadvantage is something my region makes fun of me a lot for. I typically don't tend to do dare at a disadvantage if I'm really high up. I tend to actually only do it if I'm kind of close to the ground or if I see that I'm being chased into the air. I've actually hit spikes off stage
that crap,
before.
man.
That was that DI? I think it was. I don't know if you should have died to that.
I think I was mashing.
I've hit spikes before where someone just tried to hit me, like edgeguard me, and I like hit the dare, and because it's angled, sometimes if someone chases you and you're close to ledge, sometimes you can dare and you can land on the stage and spike them, and like they're not ready to tech against the side of the ledge or whatever, and like they'll die. I've had that happen a few times.
That was a situation where I did the double arm on your shield, and I wish I had up out of it like that.
Look, do you see that up B? You avoid down smash because of it.
Yeah, I framed through down smash. That
Yep.
is actually video worthy.
That's huge. That's why I think up B is so underrated. That's like an insane thing. Dash attack.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of
kills.
people know that it has iframes at the startup.
I'm
certainly
low-key a
didn't.
dash attack spammer. It's so good. It's like, I honestly think it's like Greninja level of like a good dash attack. Because you really can just like spam it on someone's shield and like you'll get a cross up. And then you do it again. And then you can't really get punished for it. Like, I think her dash attack is her best scrapping move. Risky grab, but good.
And then I went for the cheese.
Love it. That back throw F smash is such an interesting thing because it's kind of, if you guess what they do, you get the kill. Like what I usually do is I'll do back throw and then I'll like do up B and try to hit. Because what a lot of people will do is jump.
Oh man, I tried to use the laser to cover my landing there.
Yeah, that's something that a lot of characters will do to you off stage when they're edge guarding Min Min. There you go.
I think I
dragon
two-framed you there.
Yeah, you did. What they'll try to do is that they want Min Min, they're baiting her to use her arm as self-defense. They go under it, and then they will hit you after you commit to it. So that's one thing. Like, using the arm as self-defense off stage is good, but again, it all circles back to if the opponent like guesses. I didn't have a jump. If the opponent guesses what you're doing, they'll punish you for it and you'll die. So it's just one of those like mix-up things.
Okay. Oh, Kazuret, Wayman, love to see you both here.
I'm gonna
Smash
go.
does have a habit of giving zoners insane up-close tools for no reason.
Yeah, that's true.
They
I'm
need
going
it.
to go Aegis for this one because this is a character with really good mobility who like can actually keep up with Min Min and keep her in disadvantage, but Min Min wins the matchup because of how she can abuse, because of how good and volatile her advantage state is.
Right.
So this is a good, like, as compared to something like Samus, where like the real matchup winner is in neutral. Nice.
There we go. 0 to death. Yeah. Aegis will win. I don't want to say she wins neutral, but she has the tools to win neutral against Min Min. But if I ever get her off stage, it's pretty bad.
Yeah. I see you using jab a lot. Jab, up tilt is just as fast as jab. So it's like, and if you do jab, gentleman is better than rapid jab.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because it sets up for a tech chase situation, as opposed to rapid jab, which sends more upward.
Ooh, that got me. Yeah.
Yep. That's something Mithra can do in this matchup.
Question from the chat: how good is Foresight against arm attacks?
Pretty good, but if you foresight the first arm, then you can just throw out the second one, and it'll work. So it's like, if you're gonna try and foresight an arm, foresight the second one. Like, try to predict that. And there you go. That's good.
Yeah, Ram 2 frame seems very deadly against Mithra.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It helps you mix up your timing off ledge if you just dangle there, because
Yeah,
no
oh, for
character on
sure.
stage can punish you for dangling.
Actually, low-key a good up air. I'm not even gonna lie.
It was a misinput.
It worked.
I still got hit.
I'm actually surprised. Nice.
Okay.
Yep. There you go. Okay. That was good. Now I'm gonna go Samus.
Okay, nice.
So this is one of those. So you've gotten like advantage state, and you know how to abuse volatility. Now this is a character where it's like, oh, Min Min can really suffer, and her advantage is not necessarily as good, but it's like it's a neutral thing.
Oh, I think this actually might be a matchup where double Dragon Arm's good because the higher base damage on Dragon Arm will help me break missiles better.
Hey, there you go. There's a use for it, I guess. A lot of Samus's, at least here in America, Yara is a different beast because he's just so good. A lot of Samus's here aren't actually very high on missile. So, like,
Play enough
most
melee
of what
where I
I'm
have to
worried.
constantly be thinking about missiling Samus's because they can spam that move in that game.
Yeah, fair enough. Icy-Mist actually had Missile as Samus's worst move in Ultimate.
I can see it in this game. It is not. It is a shadow of its former self. Yeah, Samus actually has a longer grab than Min Min. I was looking at frame data yesterday. Nice.
There you go. There's the back throw prediction into death.
Yeah, and that time what I did was just I used the up B to get the height I needed.
Which is what I love doing. And that's punishable. Because he threw out the second arm. Grab. I do like your use of down throw because your intention was to get me onto the platform, which is that is good.
Yeah, I was just slightly wrong percent. That is something I learned from Ridley, is that like any throws that can like throw people on platforms are really good because it limits their tech chasing.
That was nice. Good.
I'm gonna try my double dragon arm thing.
And there you go. I sort of reacted to the like jump on that one where I'm like, oh, you're airborne. Now's the
Yeah,
time.
I can't reflect when I'm airborne.
Good
Yeah,
up tilt.
Samus's grab is longer and faster. That's messed up.
That situation there was a really good use of up tilt though. I like because it's tied for her fastest option with jab.
Oh, I wanted to go for the clip.
I know, I saw. This is where Samus can actually fight back in this matchup. The ledge. It's actually kind of bad.
Ah, so slow.
Yeah.
Like, I purposefully, like, ran away to try to, like, I'll get in a position where I could reflect. And then when I went for the reflect, I still got hit.
Yeah, it's like the timing on it is really particular, where it's like you were saying earlier, up smash reflex have to be a read. It's just at the point where even on Kalos, I'm watching it back now on the stream, we were literally on the opposite sides of one of the longest stages in the game, and it didn't come out in time. It's got to be a read instead of a reaction.
Yeah, that's a really good way to put it. How much longer do you have with me?
Oh, I'm not sure. I could go for a while. Yeah, that's a good use of up tilt. I think the second one you could have maybe gone for Nair instead, because like up tilt's a good like scramble breaker and a good anti-air. It's just that it doesn't lead into anything like by itself, unless you have to really get it. That's what I was talking about earlier, where you tried to use the arm to defend yourself, and I went under it and I snuck in a forward air. That's gonna happen to you all the time.
Especially when people are looking for the arm to defend yourself.
That's like something that everyone knows Min can do at this point. You're not gonna surprise anyone with that.
Yeah.
So people are playing around it at this point in the meta. A good angle. Good angle.
That still got me, wow.
Yeah, hitting nairs on shield is something I've learned to stop doing as much. It's really tempting to just sort of like, especially with Megawatt, to just sort of nair on shield, but it's kind of unsafe. It's more safe with Ram, but still not ideal.
Oh, it hit the stage, so the laser didn't come out.
Yeah. Again, that grab is so much slower than you want it to be. Grabs are another thing where you kind of have to read it. Like, obviously you can punish with grab if it's a laggy enough option, but I have been stunned before with things I couldn't punish. Like, full-on forward smashes that I can't punish with grab because it was too slow.
I mean, it's literally a frame 18 move. Like, that's tied with a lot of smash attacks.
Yeah. Playing with, like, against Pit, a character like Pit, I'm like, oh, I want to punish stuff with grab, and then you just can't, because, like, that character has really fast smash attacks. Which, you know, that's one of the reasons Pit mains love to say they win the matchup. I think it's more even. Because I still think neutral is probably Min favored. Nice. You see how you kind of low profiled with dash attack a little bit? That's another thing. Dash attack actually is like the one move where Min can get a little bit slippery.
Oh, I think I'm dead. Yeah, I don't have jump.
That double bomb, you kind of like bounced in between both of them. That was kind of crazy.
That was crazy. I've never seen that before.
So, okay, I'm seeing chat talk about arms that can get rid of charge shot. It depends. There are some matchups that I call megawatt matchups. Dr. Mario is the biggest one for me because really? Megawatt is the only arm where F tilt like beats pill.
Okay.
So, like if you have Megawatt, you can just kind of go through pill. But if you have Ram, Dr. Mario's will sit back and they'll throw out like 3 pills and they'll run alongside them and they'll all hit and then they get to grab and suddenly you're at 100% and you blinked. And then Sonic is a matchup where Megawatt is a really common choice because again, Megawatt is the only arm that will break spin dash with just an F tilt. So there are certain like matchups where I'm like, oh, Megawatt is more common in neutral than it would ever otherwise be. Samus, it kind of depends, because like a lot of the smaller charge shots will still get beaten out by Ram Ram. It's really only like the big charge shots that need Megawatt, and even then, Samus is such a like well-rounded character as to where it's like, okay, now you've got Megawatt, and she jumped over you and hit you with Nair because you didn't have Ram Ram on. So I think because Samus is much more versatile than, say, Dr. Mario is, that like I think it's probably still best to mostly run Ram Ram and then just react to those charge shots with shield, rather than trying to swap between, because Ram Ram is much more important in neutral in this matchup than I think it would be like for Dr. Mario.
Yeah, that's fair.
So yeah, Pikachu is one of those where it's like Megawatt goes through T-Jolt, like beats it, but like Ram Ram, like it clanks with it, so it'll get rid of it and then come back. Megawatt will go through it, so it's really good in that way.
I tried to use F tilt Megawatt to beat that exact charge shot, but it is a lot slower to come out.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Sometimes it was like with the up smash too. Sometimes the charge shots specifically in this matchup are so fast that it's like it's a losing proposition. But with Dr. Mario, for example, Pale is a much slower projectile. You're gonna have a lot more success with that. A lot of this character, I noticed a lot of this character is knowing your ranges. That not be reversing was so sad. I've lost games like that before. So tragic. A lot of this character is knowing your ranges, because like you use that laser Megawatt, and I just kept charging my charge shot because I already knew it wasn't gonna hit me. I knew you were too far away.
Yeah, that makes sense. Now, Min Min has a broken range, but it's precise.
Yeah. Good. That was good. That was good.
Like a character like Violet, who also has a lot of range. With Violet, she doesn't have blind spots. She has sour spots. Min Min has blind spots.
Yes. Min Min, if you like her arms, only the tips of them have hitboxes. So like if you like are in the ribbon area, you're safe. You see how it sent me so upward there? I think if you had done Gentleman Jab, it would have set up for a tech chase.
Okay.
In which case, then you throw out Dragon again, and you get like a guaranteed kill. Or not a kill, but you at least put me off stage.
The Megawatt was swinging around to the other side too slowly.
Yeah, again, Megawatt, it's this thing you want to use all the time, and then if you get greedy with it, it's like so slow, and it's the main thing. That's the thing I'm trying to work on, where like the main reason I lose games is because I'm just trying to use Megawatt too much. It really is a greed thing. I liked that up air there, by the way, but I think Ram Ram Nair probably would have put me back off stage. Butt dodge. Yeah, up throw definitely wouldn't have killed.
Oh, up throw would have killed?
Or wouldn't have.
Yeah, Samus is pretty heavy.
Because we're on Kalos. I think it might now. No. Another one probably does, but nice. That was good. You sort of waited to see where I would go first, which is what I liked most about that. You waited before committing to something. There you go. Those are the tech chases that are so deadly.
Well, that's not at all what I wanted, but that's okay. Did I smash attack there with that hit, or was I just...
Not sure. I'd have to watch through it again. Good weight. That's what I was talking about. That the other good use of waiting is regrabs. That was such a good like weight there on the ledge. That was really nice.
Yeah, I knew I had to regrab, so I'm glad that I figured that out. Not my best down air though. Ah, yeah, too much lag after air dodge.
Yeah, and I think you burnt your air dodge, like your resource there, which is like sometimes the only time I'll use my air dodge off stage, unless it's like, oh, I'm going to get hit by something, is if I think I need it to recover, like, or I'm like, oh, if I don't directional, yeah, you can, yeah. So that's one of those things. I'm gonna go. So yeah.
The Samus
my
felt
Samus is
problematic.
also my Samus is just better than my Aegis in general. First of all, but I definitely think where it's like fighting projectile characters is something that you learn, like how to do more of. That's actually one of the
very
stages.
Much about using your tilts to like clank with a lot of their stuff, and I just am not good at that.
That's one of those matchups where I'm like, I actually would prefer a smaller stage, just because like Samus will actually get a lot more off of a stage, like a long stage, like Kalos or PS2, than Min Min does. That's one of those matchups where like you can, yeah, you can get out camped, and it sucks.
With enough practice, Min Min shuts down almost all zoners.
Exactly. But yeah, but like finding that good balance of like, because Samus is oh, I went the other way because I thought I was you.
I did too.
Oh my god.
At your character.
Oh, dude, your brain is rotting because we're playing Min Min. Good saving your jump. I dash attack off ledge a lot of times. Like when I'm ledge trapping, I'll down tilt, and if I'm trying to get off ledge, I like to dash attack. And like all characters, with Min Min, you just kind of have to know when to just land without an option. Is like every character, you'll get punished for just descending with an aerial.
Yep, you outranged me there. Yeah, you got through me because I went for the long range attack and then just got through the ribbon.
Yep. Good to see you recognize it. That chase. Oh, that really could have hit you there. It would have sucked. I like the up B.
Does down air have a landing hitbox?
It does. It's shockingly big. That's one of the reasons why it works so well, especially in scramble situations. No one expects it to be as large as it actually is.
Yeah, up smash on the other hand is not as big as I want it to be.
Yeah, up smash is one of those moves where it's like, it is really good, but the better I get, the less I tend to use it, other than it's like out of shield. Like anti-airing, if someone's burnt their resources, it's good. And out of shield, it is like her best option if you want to kill someone out of shield. But it's just one of those things where it just doesn't hit as often as I want it to. Yeah.
I think that was a situation where I go off stage and try to edgeguard you.
Yeah, the Min Ditto especially lives and dies off of who gets edge guards. But it's sort of an extension. All Dittos are just an extension of what the character themselves is best at. So there's a reason why edgeguarding is so good at it. It's just because she is one of those characters.
That's a really good way to describe Dittos.
That's kind of what I mean when I say like I go really low. Those are like my most common type of recovery. I actually use down smash a lot at the ledge. Usually just in situations where like two people get to the ledge and they both roll, and I'm just gonna throw it out because usually I'll get hit, or like I'll hit like the tailest end of it. There you go.
You said to use down smash. I tried.
Yeah, usually I don't use down smash when I'm the one ledge trapping. Usually I use it when I'm the one coming off the ledge.
With enough Min gameplay, your brain will eventually calcify enough to sufficiently salt your noodle broth.
Yeah, literally. No, you do have to think a little bit more with Min than people give her credit for.
Yeah, no,
mostly just because Min is one of those characters where your biggest enemy is your own autopilot.
Yeah, because Min gets exploded if people get in.
And the more predictable you are, the more easily they get in. So it's like you're constantly like doing a slot machine of like, what option am I gonna use this time? But obviously there's more thought put into it than just that. If I'd done up tilt there, I think it would have beaten your grab actually. Just like going off stage in situations like that with like infinite Ram Nairs, that's something you see Doramigi do a lot to rob players when they're trying to like use their jet to come back and stuff, like super low.
Yeah, I still have to get my brain like into the fact that I got a B Nair.
That's the hardest part. Oh, nice. Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Oh, yeah, that landing hitbox is big. I even tried to pivot grab around you.
Yeah. And those are the situations where I use down air the most, where I'm like, I'm only barely above you.
Oh, no, yeah.
Oh, 0 to death, I think.
Yeah,
I think you went from 0 to dead, which is really what it means. Like, my percent doesn't really matter. It's only if, like, 0 to death is one of those terms that I see everyone misusing. But it's like, what am I gonna do? Like, go to the masses and tell them how wrong they are? I'm sure that would go over great.
So I actually tried to spot dodge your grab there, but because your grab was so slow, I still got grab.
That happens sometimes, and it's really funny when it does.
Because I'm so conditioned to every other grab being able to spot dodge there.
Every once in a while, her slow-ass grab comes back to actually help you.
Not often, but it does come up.
So good.
Repatch Min was a real brain-dead character. Yeah, they didn't nerf her super hard, but it was enough.
I think it was an important nerf because it made shields good against Min. Like before the nerfs, if you shielded like double F smash, your shield would break.
I do vaguely remember that.
And that's really bad. Like, everyone who complains about Min Min now couldn't even imagine what it would be like if you basically couldn't shield. Like, that is, like, why she was
Oh
so
man, good nair there.
The back hit, and like I've hit people with like the top of nair, just like the last possible place you can get hit. I like that.
That jab actually reached you. I was a little surprised.
But you see how I SDI'd out of the rapid jab?
That's true.
Again, you're gonna have to get used to just like defaulting to the gentleman.
Missing grab ledge.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like that comes with time, just knowing where you'll be. I do say I have used up B off stage knowing it's not going to hit because I'm just trying to stall in the air, like how Game & Watch mains will use bucket, not because they're trying to reflect anything, but just because they want to slow down their descent. I've done that quite a bit. Nice, good edge guard. Good edge guard.
It is where you make your money in this matchup.
I was trying to see if you would just stay on ledge until your invincibility ran out, and I was trying to hit you with the back hit of Ram Ram Nair.
Yeah, the back hit of nair is really good. Think I'm dead? Oh, you didn't go out to edgeguard me.
Oh,
Way to
I wanted it. Good down air there.
And then I try to up B and mess up.
Unfortunate, yeah. It was a good idea though.
What is bro doing? It isn't Tuesday. It's Tuesday o'clock.
True. True. All right. God, I'm thinking. I wonder if I should like go Bowser.
If you should what?
Go Bowser. There's a lot of matchups that are just sort of weird. Like
I can see
DeBuzz
Bowser 'cause
actually.
he's really good at edge guarding.
DeBuzz actually thinks Min Min loses to Bowser. I
haven't
don't know if
played
I'd go
Bowser
that
yet,
far.
so-
Again, I would have been put in a tech chase if I was a gentleman. No, that one was a good up smash.
I can't grab out of shield though. It's so bad.
Yeah, it's like I was saying. Grab has to be a read, not a reaction. It's Min Min Day. Yes, it is.
I'm happy you're here, Wordy. He is my resident Min Min main, and he missed every single Min Min stream I did last time I tried to play this character. Yeah, that was good.
For some reason, I thought that was your last stock. I was totally ready to let go of the controller.
I should have rammed there. Do not want to get door meated.
Nice, nice.
Hi, Megabot. Yeah. I did try to use the up B to give me a little bit of extra height. It almost worked.
Yeah. I sort of like kind of just came out. The thing about min edge guarding is that you really don't need to kill. You just sort of need to like swat them out of the sky.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's not a... You don't need to get them to the blast zone. You just need to keep them from getting to the ledge. Although she is good at killing them in the blast zone when you just dragon laser them right at 40 next to the blast zone. Wolf seems like a tough matchup.
It's even. Like he does really good in advantage, and his laser goes through all arms, no matter what, which is really good. The problem is just sort of off stage. He just sort of gets fucked up.
Ooh, that got me.
Oh. That was buffered. Good up B. Good up B.
Yeah, you can just use it to get out of situations.
Mins everywhere should be spamming that move. Oh,
Hated.
that one's on me. That one's on me.
Tried to iframe through whatever you were doing.
I did expect an aerial option of some kind. That was a good use of offensive up B.
I feel like just using it a lot more in this matchup for whatever reason.
I get it though.
Also just me trying to like limit test it, see when it's good. Try to gentleman there.
Can you believe that down tilt beat out like Wolf F tilt?
Good move. I'm scared. Okay.
Damn. All right, yeah, I felt like I really needed to come out there and edge guard you, but Like, you will be in those situations, especially if your opponent is up a stock on you and you're like at lower percent. There will be times when people will disregard their stock to just try and get a really early edge guard. It's just gonna happen, so it's good to be ready for that kind of thing.
At high level play, Min Min has a lot of weird matchups, but at top level, I know it's Steve, because for some reason a lot of people say Steve beats Min Min when I don't believe that and feels like the opposite.
No. Min Min is like Steve's worst matchup. Which is one of the reasons why I love the character so much. It's like, you seriously want me to like play like someone normal when these demons exist? Like,
hey, Min Min's part of the Cabal.
I've never really seen, I've always seen Min Min as sort of the lesser evil of Smash Ultimate, just in general. Where it's like, yeah, people don't like her, but like, she's not as evil as Steve, and she's not as common as Luigi, and you know what I'm saying? I think people give her too hard of a time.
She still requires fundies at the end of the day.
Yeah, I don't think she's a heroic character by any means, but like, I think she's like an anti-hero. Good stock trade, actually.
That was a misinput, but sure, we'll say it was intentional.
Well, either way, always take the stock trade rather than just dying, if you can.
Yeah.
I mean, that is self-explanatory, though. Good up tilt. Because I tried to up tilt, too. That's my bad.
The enemy of my Sonic is my friend. True.
Except that Sonic loses to Min 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 loses to Sonic pretty bad.
I was thinking about daring you there.
I don't know if it would have worked. I would have appreciated the attempt.
I think it was. I think you would have been able to make it back before me, just barely.
And dare landing hitbox strikes again. Good grab.
Yeah, down tilt slow profiling is very useful.
Ah!
I did read you. That had to be a hard read, otherwise I wasn't getting that reflector.
Oof.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, that would have worked.
Yeah, up smash does not have range on it. I died because I missed that up smash. That's crazy.
Do you have an opinion over Min Min being added? I don't have an opinion over. I actually have never played ARMS, so I like Min Min's design. I do think I probably would have preferred Twin Tao, just off of purely design based, but I like her. Like I love her design more so than like any of the other. Most of the other ARMS characters. It was like, my rankings were literally like Twin Tail, Min Min, everyone else. Like the Clown Girl would have been funny.
I should rank the ARMS characters. I've never played.
Clown Girl would be funny just because then you could legitimately play as a clown in Super Smash Brothers.
I really like the girl that's like in the mech suit. I like her design.
That one's fun. I'm gonna go another good matchup for Min Min. I've been playing this character a lot. It's good, but he's got a lot of there's a lot of projectiles. I want to see how you do.
Okay. Fun fact: Toon Link was my first Ultimate main.
Hell yeah.
We hate
Incineroar.
Why do we hate her? She's cute.
One, go!
I don't know anything about ARMS. weird projectile throw animation.
Yeah. She's just sort of like, here, take it, damn.
It's just her noodle arms. Well, you low profiled the first arm. That's crazy. Oh,
That happens. Low profiling is something you're gonna have to deal with, especially the worst low profiler in the game, in my opinion, for Min Min, Squirtle. Oh my god, I hate fighting Squirtle.
that makes a lot of sense.
The thing is that Min Min destroys both of the other Pokemon and for Pokemon Trainer. So like overall, people think like Min Min wins the matchup really hard. But like if Squirtle was his own character, Min Min would lose.
I mean, you can just play him as his own character.
Which is the advice I give to every single PT I've ever fought. Who's like, how do I beat Min Min? It's like, just stay Squirtle. And they never listen. Like, I know it forces you off of him when you die, but like,
You can switch back.
Just go
It's
back.
not brawl.
if that had connected, my upper would have beaten you down there again.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked by that. Toon Link up air is a really good move.
Nice, nice.
So good.
Hit you with the back hit of F tilt like
It is
twice.
the funniest like move to combo into itself is just turning your F tilt around back and forth.
It is fun. Do you like how comfortable you are playing around these platforms? I've actually beaten a Diddy Kong player in my region before by going to Battlefield specifically and platform camping him when he has banana.
That makes sense.
There's some rare instances where like she might actually like this stage, but it's still generally her worst.
Tried to spot dodge, that was too slow.
Damn, nice, nice. I die here. Oh my god. I had no resources left.
Oh, you got your jump pack. Okay, we're live.
Oh my god.
I tried to air dodge past ledge, or jump air dodge.
There's no way triple F will work.
It's a good ledge trap tool.
It so is though. Oh man.
Something I've noticed about Min Min is she's a very good comeback character.
Oh dude. I've actually made a lot of reverse 3 stocks in my time just because like she is really good at comebacks.
What's up, Sticky?
I also think it is sometimes easy to make a comeback against Min Min, but like you have to find like an early edge guard or something.
I mean,
Just, like,
momentum
playing
goes both
normally.
ways, and Min Min is very momentum based.
Didn't mean to air dodge there. But yeah, very huge momentum based character.
Yeah, that slow grab getting me. Okay, I go for down tilt up smash, but I always miss it. Am I just doing it too slow?
It's really like only a thing at super low percents. But it does have to be quite fast. So that probably is it. This is like a really good matchup for Min Min on paper.
It's a good matchup for Min Min.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had
She
to learn
beats
it.
She beats Young Link and Toon Link really hard. Like actually Adult Link does the best into her out of all of them.
Why is that?
Nair clanks with all arms. Broken ass move. Adult Link Nair. And nice. That was a good moment for up smash. Because I don't think like Ram Ram Nair and up smash are two big out of shield moves, and Ram Ram Nair wouldn't have hit. Just too tiny.
That time it wasn't a good up smash.
There you go. Once
Yeah.
again, just snake under the arm.
I wanted to line up for the two-frame Ram Ram, but because he threw the bomb there, it was good coverage.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Yeah, I feel like the way you lose as Min Min, if you have a huge lead, is you get sent off stage and panic.
Yeah, nerves are a big enemy.
RisterMice has not told me how bad Min Min's ledge hang and ledge jump is.
That's yeah, her head kind of pokes up a lot with it, so you can kind of get messed up by some pokes. So yeah, that's another one of those things where it's like Min Min sucks and disadvantage, where if you're on the ledge against a character like Samus, you gotta pick something. You can't just let it run out.
You can hang from ledge with this arm, but you can't hang from ledge with
Correct.
your hands. I don't know how to describe it. Figure out in this
Another reason why Min Min is sort of just like an antithetical Smash character, where it's like, yeah, hang on the ledge, just not the way everyone else does. Hang on the ledge off stage.
Oh, that's kind of when you're trying to get like an F tilt, but you're in a dash animation, so you dash attack instead. That's something I got to think about.
Nice. That was
All right,
good.
hard
That was
read.
good. You're doing a good job just being.
Oh man,
That was a good attack.
That.
Yeah. You're doing a good job just being overwhelming this game.
Okay, that's not the option I expected.
This is another one of those characters where Ram 2-frame just doesn't work. At least on up B.
Yeah, no, like, I was winning the entire time I had Ram, and then as soon as I switched off of Ram to try to kill you with Megawatt, it just kind of fell apart.
Yeah, because at that point I was able to outmaneuver you as soon as you weren't swatting me out of the air with Ram anymore. Damn.
I don't think it goes.
Oof. I was expecting up throw. Oh. Oh, that does. Yeah. Oh. Man. Okay.
Samus
Yeah,
and
you're getting
Ridley
the hang
weigh
of,
about the same, and I didn't kill you with up throw versus your Samus until like 165.
You're
So
doing good at
160
like,
didn't seem good
neutral.
enough.
Your neutral play is improving, and like it is Ridley, but it's like you're doing a good job swatting people out of the air.
Yeah, no, I noticed that like jump ram covered a lot of your approach options, and by the end of the game and even into this game, you're now shielding a lot more.
Yeah, and I'm trying to approach grounded. That was
very
a
funny if I killed
crazy
you
ass
there.
interaction, yeah. Oh, weird. I can teach you a quick min tech actually about dragon 2-frames, since this is a matchup where you need to use them. It's called dapple, basically, and what it is that if you dash attack at the ledge and you hit the very end of it and then dash attack back the other way, you will be automatically in perfect distance for a dragon 2-frame edgeguard. As long as you're like facing backward, like you have your back to the ledge.
So
then like dash attack and then charge F smash from that position, and then that's perfect spacing. And it works on every stage.
It has to be a backwards F smash.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. And it works on every stage. And it is just also another good way to use in training room as to like learning where like the perfect spacing actually is. I used it in training room to figure out, because it's like it is one of those things where it's like it's helpful, but the moment you can get by without it, the better. Because it does take a little bit to set up. So I use it mostly in training room just to like figure out where ideal spacements are, so I can just memorize them for later.
Yeah, because you're not gonna have that time all the time in a match.
Yeah. Yeah,
That was
I didn't mean
goofy.
to hit
I've
the
never seen
ledge.
that before. Oh, I tried to up smash out of shield, but I misinput.
There we go.
I knew I wasn't at the right space for the Ram. If I had charged Dragon Arm instead, I would have been in a better spot. Oh man,
Yeah, sometimes it just happens like that.
Ridley's good at that. I would know.
Yeah.
This is
Alright.
just for today, Wordy. K-Rule will be back on the menu tomorrow.
I'm gonna swap back to Min Min for our last few games, and we'll be good.
Okay.
So at this point, is there anything in your mind lingering that you want to bring up?
Nothing specific. I do think that like arm canceling is very good, and it's definitely something I need to mention in my video. And I'll link your video for that. I think that like understanding her flow of neutral, where it's like a lot of ram usage, and it's about like conditioning jumps. Or she can punish jumps better than she can punish shield. And so when you do get them to a point where you know they're gonna shield, you really have to know that they are actually gonna shield for you to get your grab, because her grab is just too slow.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
her
requires like
conditioning.
really good spacing to do well. Like she has the best range in the game, but unlike Belmont or Violet, like you actually need to position well, and you have to rely. You can't rely on sour spots to protect you.
Yeah, because she doesn't have any.
She's definitely top tier, but she's nuanced. And while she controls differently than other Smash characters, she still abides by the rules of Smash.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with that. I definitely don't understand anyone who's like, "Oh, Min Min's worse than Steve, least favorite character in the game, worst designed in Smash history." Like, I definitely think she might be designed in a like poor way comparatively, and she's definitely overtuned. But like, I definitely don't get a lot of that sentiment.
She can be unfun to fight.
That's not just bias. No, I get that. I don't have any pretenses she's like fun to fight. But
Oh, I love down
I do
airing
think people tend to over exaggerate. Yeah, that down air. Min Min is the only character in the game where I have actively gone, "Oh shit, I'm facing the wrong way." And because you can just like you can play like a full thing of neutral completely like facing the opposite direction and not notice.
Yeah, that's a really good point. You could just have your back turned the entire time, and it doesn't matter most of the time.
Yeah, and the Shulk main you're fighting in that moment is like, And then you go, oh my god, why did backslash do so much damage just then? Like, wait a minute. Get up smash, get up smash. But yeah, I'm a dash attackaholic.
Ooh, that got me.
Yeah.
I think she's a fine Smash character, but a subpar adaptation from ARMS. I wish she brought over more stuff and had her actual super. Every other FGC got their super in Final Smash, but not her.
Well, I've never played ARMS.
Yeah, maybe that's the next stage of collab we do.
Right, literally.
I don't have $60 to buy ARMS though.
Oh god. I wonder if I can find a secondhand copy somewhere.
3, 2, 1, go!
Probably. From some poor competitor who thought this was going to be the next big game.
I mean, there's a decent amount of copies out there. 2.7 million.
Yeah, I don't think it's sold awful.
Good edge guard.
There you go. That's the kind of thing that you like if you can do against like opponents in bracket, it's like free games. Because like someone's gonna get 0 to death like that in 30 seconds, and they're already fighting Min, and they had a long day at work today, and it's like they're not gonna be wanting to like put up with it.
Okay, hurt box shifting over your grab is very funny.
Yeah. I'm trying to get like a rapid jab, not a rapid jab, like a jab just to like hit a gentleman's.
I meant to up tilt there. I think up tilt would have fit behind me.
Yeah, it's actually like up tilt feels better at hitting behind than up smash.
No, that makes sense. I will
But up
nail
smash
you
definitely
arms.
still does.
Wordy desperately wants me to play ARMS.
Well, there are worse games out there.
My Joy-Cons have drift though.
Oh, damn. Must suck to suck. Oh, you fast fell.
I fast fell and then I up bead, but I guess it just didn't come out for whatever reason.
ARMS sold more than Xenoblade 2? Wait, is that real? That's hilarious.
It really did, yeah.
That's hilarious. An initial release? What do you mean by that? Oh, wait a minute. Feels like there's an asterisk there that you're not mentioning.
That's like when they re-release a movie or re-release Avatar to beat out Avengers Endgame.
Right, right.
2, 1, go!
I think ARMS actually does have potential as a franchise. I also just think like. You think it doesn't?
Well, I don't know how big the player base is these days.
That
was a really buffered air dodge.
Yeah, I think I agree with Scott the Waz in the sense where it's like ARMS was in too weird of a middle ground and didn't really know whether it was a like casual game or a competitive game. Where it was like there wasn't enough content for it to be like appeal to casuals, but it also was like weirdly like non-competitive too in certain ways. I don't know. I think ARMS could be. Could you imagine if they release an ARMS 2 and they like hold tournaments and circuits for it? Could you actually imagine? I'd be pissed.
They kind of
like-
do that for Splatoon.
Yeah, I'd be so mad, but like other people would be more mad and it would be funnier, so I wouldn't be as mad. I just think it'd be hilarious.
The rage on Smash Twitter would be.
Oh, it would,
there's already a lot of rage there.
It would be funny, I think. There's enough rage about her getting in the game to begin with. And she's like the they make her like the face of like, oh, the ARMS world circuit. They're getting another thing of PS2 sales as we speak. Sorry guys, I bought 5 million more PlayStation 2s. That one's on me. Just always wanted to try it. Dittos are fun. I actually like Min Min Dittos. I used to hate them.
I am a Ditto enjoyer. Only issue for me is that a lot of people are better at their character than I am at theirs.
Like I understand. I wouldn't want to play a Ditto against like character enthusiasts. Like who on earth would want to play a Belmont Ditto against T3 Dom? You know?
Oh, well, maybe I will someday.
Right.
Thought I could down tilt underneath you. Yeah, I tried to get in.
All right. I think I'm gonna call it. I think I'm gonna call it there, Mr. Tuesday.
I feel like I learned a lot.
I'm glad to hear it.
I feel much more confident about the Min Min. I was getting 3 stocked at the beginning, and I got you to your last stock in the Ditto by the end.
Well, there you go. That's all that matters.
No, thank you. I'm looking forward to finishing up this video and shouting you out in it.
All right. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you later.
Cool. See ya. Okay. Miss Dom, haven't seen him online for a while. Yeah, Dom. T3 Dom is a cool player. There have been a decent amount of like Richter and Belmont enthusiasts doing well lately. All right, we're gonna play a little bit of Elite Smash. You know what? Let's do a speed run. Why not? I love my Elite Smash speed runs. I do want to get my Min Min higher up in Elite Smash, because if you look at where she is right now, it's not where she should be for a character that I have done Character Crisis with. So we're gonna edit splits, check general. What do you have against McCanna? I like her design. I like that she's in a big robot. That's not too shabby GSP-wise, but it could be better is the thing. It could be better. We're going to reset start timer at 0. That's what we need. And the speedrun that I have right now is not the one I want. Close. No. We need a different speedrun. Open splits. There we go. We're gonna go against my my foreign PB. Yeah, an hour and 30. I think that's a fair PB to base off of. Being a SoCal Min is hard. Yeah, I mean, lots of good regions. Lots of good regions. Oh, wait, my monitor's choosing to not work right now. She entered a tournament for people with arms, but she doesn't have it. She just made a robot to have arms. I love my, like, people who are physically challenged to make a robot to compete anyways. Like, Eliana from Rivals, the fact that she got rejected from the Air Armada because she was a snake, and then she just built a whole ass mech and then decided to attack the Air Armada single-handedly. Like, Eliana is amazing. You can't take that away from people. The players we face, but because here in SoCal, we're almost extinct. I see. I gotta go to the bathroom. And then after I'm done using the restroom, we'll be back to do the speed run. So hopefully by the end of the run, we can have the GSP cross at least 15 million. I would like to get decently close. It doesn't have to get all the way to 15.8, but I wanna like improve my min today. So that way I can write a better video. So I will be right back, and then we can get the speed run going. Okay. I am back. Yeah, arms lore is weird. I was looking into it a bit, and I noticed a error in the arms lore according to the Smash trailer. In the Smash trailer, Min Min starts off with regular arms. She has hands, and everything's normal for her. And then she runs to the arena and gets her springy arms. She actually catches the letter with just like 2 fingers and stuff. I feel like that's against arms lore, if I remember correctly. Something else I learned, let me hide this. That's really funny. Wait, where? How is it showing up twice? Ah, interesting. I have it on here twice. If you look at her eyes, you can see that there's rings in her eyes. That's another part of arms lore. They can switch between it. There's some in-game art of her with normal arms. Helix can't. I don't get the lore, man. Alright. I do get speedruns. Alright. Let's get going. Arms lore is a giant pile of BS and it's just turn your brain off and enjoy the game. Yeah, exactly. She doesn't have the mask on. She was just in her ramen outfit. I do like how the ramen house is called Nintendo. More lore for you.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay. Fighting game characters. Min Min's an FGC character, people just don't want to admit it. I wanted the F tilt there, not. This feels like a double dragon arm matchup to take care of all the Hadoukens. I mean, also, Ram's still good, though. Because it does beat out, Wow, I can't believe that up smash missed. That's actually insane. I auto-canceled. That's not what I wanted. I was looking for the landing hitbox. Okay, that was not a combo. Uh-oh. We're alive! We cheated death? Ugh. Think this is still winnable? I tried to up smash. I just kind of missed my input. I'm dead. Yeah. No, they keep messing up. Okay. Alright, reset. I was playing bad at the start.
Range is one fist short.
They hated Jesus because he told them the truth. Man. See, that's why I need to get Min up in Elite Smash. Speedrun does not start until I get back into Elite Smash.
Solo battle.
Remember my pain when I learned Min in Elite Smash for the first time when she was released back in 2020? Yeah, I guess she did release at the start of 2020, or, well, middle of 2020. ARMS is listed as a fighting game in the Switch eShop, then again, so is Flight Simulator, so take it with a grain of salt. Flight Simulator is a fighting game? That's funny. Smash trailers are for hype moments and aura, not lore. Kirby's.
3, 2, 1.
Dogfighting counts. Is there dogfighting in it? Oh my god, this Kirby has terrible lag. Yeah. Sure, man. I'm just gonna SD. Gotta make it look like I'm trying to play the game so that way Nintendo doesn't kick me off, but like, yeah. I hate this game, man. Minmin's idle animation goes well with TV time. I can't say I know that. Nintendo just has contempt for fighting games. I don't entirely disagree with that. No, I'm not fully kicked. I think the self-destruct penalty is based on whether you took damage between deaths or not. Could be wrong. It's such a dumb penalty. Yosh the Marth.
3, 2, 1, go!
Ooh, got him. Sniped him. Dude, I'm trying to up smash out of shield, and it's just not going well. Almost got a good edge guard there. Okay, we tech those. Fast falling there was not wise. They don't have a jump. Yeah, that's it. Alright. Back in Elite Smash. And this time, I can't lose. This time I need to win, so that way I can keep the speedrun alive.
Elite Smash!
It is called an Elite Smash speedrun after all. I think outside of ledge trapping, you'll have to learn how to angle the arms in neutral, especially if the opponent is very jump happy. Yeah, angling the arms is important. Like, there's a lot of different places you can throw the arms out.
3, 2, 1, go!
Well, that got a little scary. Mario likes to do double jump in. Yeah, double jump fireball. That is this Mario's MO. And it's working against me. How'd the coaching go? I feel like it helped me a lot. Yet I'm still losing to randoms on Elite Smash. Really, that missed? Okay, hurt box shifting is very funny. Ah. I'm getting out-read. Oh my god. Okay, we gotta win this. We gotta win this. I feel like I'm spacing bad right now. Yeah, I was just dead no matter what there. Ah. Inspire you to try new characters? The game has such a huge roster. It does. Ah, dude, no. That Mario was 15.8? That Mario was as high as my Greninja. No wonder I lost. Give me the bad people. Okay, I didn't drop out of Elite Smash because there weren't any points to lose there. Were you taught about the magic that is B-Stick? Honestly, B-Stick sounds really good. I was not taught that. GSP is a social construct. It is. I'm fine with getting paired against the 15.8 people. I can beat them with most of my characters. My Min Min is not on that level yet, which is which, you know, I need to work on her. I should have gone for the 2-frame. Laggy Captain Falcon, the classic. GSP equals skill. Does it sticky? Are you a GSP apologizer? That Ram missed? I swear I saw the Ram go through him. You know what? We'll take it. We'll take it. Oh no, that was a really good nair and a really bad double jump on my part. I think they're gonna go low. Okay, and then immediately covers high. And these Rams are barely whiffing, and I am going to lose the set because of it. Okay, okay. We still got this. Just want to get out of the corner. Immediately puts myself in the corner again. That is Min. The corner is a fine place to be as Min. You just need to be... your opponent can't be in the corner with you, is kind of what I'm learning. Okay, Min's stupid. We'll take that W. I did not earn that one, I feel, but... What can you say? Min wins. And don't be afraid to use the meatball. There's been times, especially against RisterMice, when I was playing against him earlier, where I would try to pull out meatball even though I had like a huge lead, and then I lost the game because I pulled out meatball. So there's definitely situations where I want meatball. Like, I'm not gonna say never, but I'm gonna try to rely mostly on Ram, I feel. Nair is a weird... Nair is weird to get used to. It's just weird to play this characters. Donkey Kong? Ooh, this could go bad.
1, go!
Okay, they will just double jump from ledge every time. Okay, roll something new. I wanted a nair. I wanted a nair from ledge. What's the best way to cover double jump from ledge? Is it up B? Oh my god, up smash has no range in front of you. Yeah, no, like, going back to Min Min after not playing her for a few months, it's been kind of weird. She is just a weird character to play. Still a very good character, though. You just have to learn how to play her. Okay. Expecting double jump from ledge. They didn't do it that time. I didn't space correctly for Ram 2-frame. I spaced for Dragon Arm 2-frame. There we go. Okay, clutched. Good time saves, good time saves. Ooh. DK scary. Megawatt Nair. That could have been good too. I like the Flame Dragon when opponents are off stage. Feels like projectile. Yeah, but the broken thing about it is that it's not a projectile. That's what makes it so good. Right in the kidneys. Got him there. Oh, it's the same DK. Okay. I can beat this guy.
3, 2,
I got a good sense of his habits. Got a little scared there. Okay, it's so easy sometimes. Nah, we'll down her 3 times in a row. Who cares? Oh, shit. I just don't think Min Min survives that at all. Terry is my new op. You understand now. I totally messed up. The temptation to... Oh, we're so dead. It's so stupid. Forward throw into Dragon F smash. Like, I don't think it's true, but people just keep falling for it. Okay, nice. We beat Bub again. You ain't gonna get a W on me today, Bub. Alright, 3 wins in a row is very good for the speedrun. Pivot Grab seems useful with this character. It doesn't go as far as you'd think. I keep trying to pivot grab, and I expect it to go further than it actually does. I feel like it has the same-ish range as her normal grab, which her normal grab has good range. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, like, it's basically the same range. Oh my god. Please just disconnect. Please just... No, this guy's still here? This is so bad for the speedrun. Okay. Okay, please tell me that was just a blip. It's feeling decent now. Okay, roll in up smash. Surprisingly good option on Min Min. Still fine. Not the best position to be in. Oh wait, there's only 1 minute left on the clock. Is timeout the strat, chat? Is that gonna be faster than trying to just win? Maybe. I mean, I'll just play normally. Oh, that actually caught my roll. Okay, he is getting much more aggressive now. Oh my god, I got 0 to death. Wish I had more time to work with now. You know what? Megawatt, go.
4, 3, 2, 1, time.
I tried. Do I start with Ram? I do.
Go.
Okay, easy. Thank you for the W. It was definitely a meatball moment, but, you know, we'll still take the W. Is RisterMice on an esports team? I believe he is. I can't tell you what esports team. That is a great question, Square. I actually don't know. I could message Smacks and ask him if he's tested that. Because Smacks did just do a video on the ledge trap. Very good video. I'd highly recommend you all check it out. Started blocking laggy opponents so I wouldn't run into them again. I do that too, but it is a time loss to block somebody. And that Lucas wasn't so terrible. I mean, it was awful at the start. But after the start, it worked out fine. Okay. I mean, it is a speed run, but I have honor chat. So I was told that this might be Steve's worst matchup. So far, I'm not feeling that. Granted, I am not the best at the matchup yet. Okay, never mind. This matchup is actually kind of good. Wait, it stops... Crafting table stops my dragon arm? We're live, let's go. Thank you for your generous crafting table there, Steve. Or, what? The block. Pretty sure I can up smash that. I'm dead. Yeah. Blocks block arms. I believe they block arms, but not dragon laser. Oh, okay. That was bad. That was really bad. Yeah, that was not going good. My loathing cannot be contained. I don't know what to do in the Steve matchup. Like, what makes it a good matchup? My team beat his yesterday. Nice. Oh, Cold Front. That, I believe that is RisterMice's team. Alright, Mario. We're gonna get the redemption versus a Mario. Maybe it isn't a good matchup. I'm probably just playing it wrong. Saying Min Min beats Steve isn't that hot of a take. It's not like you're saying Dr. Mario beats Steve. Okay, almost. Okay, 2 frame. Let's go. I do have range, yes. Some would even say I have the best range. Okay, nice, nice. We used the iframes to get through that. That's so cool. I love it when movement options just randomly have iframes. Okay, dead Mario. This Mario gotta use Nair more. Nair is a good move. Min Min down tilt is highly underrated. It's not talked about very much, but it's definitely like she low profiles, she goes really far. Like it's on par with Joker down tilt. So DLC down tilts, man. That was a really bad air dodge. I didn't get punished for it, though. Probably should have. I don't really know the Dora Migi combos. If I knew that, that would probably help me out a lot. Does up throw kill? Oh, it does. Let's go. Down tilt is a good parry option out of shield, but it's not a great out of shield option because you have to drop your shield first before you can go for it. Alright, Min Min's at 15.2 mil now. That's good progress. That is a very good progress compared to dropping out of Elite Smash as soon as I start the stream, or start the Elite Smash portion of this. Speedrun's going well so far. I don't know if a sub 1 hour is definitely in the cards. Oh, hey, you got a big sword. Be ashamed if I outranged you. I was trying to down tilt underneath the stuff. Not my best. Yeah, what are you gonna do to me down here? Okay. Okay, fine. I still got. Oh, that down smash almost hit, man. Back to Ram. Okay. I'm glad that I rammed that instead of other moves. Get me out of here? Okay. Sephiroth's doing a good job of grabbing me. If I up smash Reflector, does that reflect the other stuff back at him? Oh, he's just grabbing me a lot. I'll take that. It does kill Sephiroth. Let's go. Okay. Forgot what her down smash was until now. It's a good move. They really don't like using their double jumping disadvantage. Okay. Almost. There we go. Nice. Got him. How long until the next Smash gives us a character that outranges Min Min? True. We're just we're just waiting for it. Bit of a time loss. Can't be drinking water while I'm waiting for while I need to press start. I spy an easy character to edgeguard. I fear for my life, though. It worked. Ooh, what a time save! What a time save! Let's go! Gold split! That was good RNG. That was very good RNG. The little Mac just did not want to play the game. We take those. Ooh, very nice split. Min Min's a very good character for this because people will rage quit. It's so nice. Is this the same Sephiroth from earlier?
3, 2, 1, go!
I feel like this is a different Sephiroth. We're just gonna go for it? Okay, it wasn't quite in the cards. Zero to death, almost. Okay, you know what? I'm fine with this. I tried to up smash it. I was so slow. Yeah, if you miss your tech versus Min Min, it's kind of easy for Min Min to follow up. That's a lot of damage. Okay, we still win these. This is fine. He rolls. Close enough. I got stuck in an animation. I was trying to roll away. Oh my god. Oh, he died! Let's go! That was lucky. I was in a very easy position to die there. Yeah, K-Rool's coming back. I did a collab with RisterMice today. And so, because of that, I needed to redo Min Min, at least for one more day. Bring her back. K-Rool will be coming back tomorrow. I originally wanted to collab with RisterMice back when I was maining Min Min all the way 6 months ago, but it didn't line up. But we were able to work out something today because Min Min video is my next video, and so I wanted to make sure that I could still collab with him.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, this Mario is already doing better than the last Mario, I thought. Okay, but you know what? You still died to a 2-frame. See where that fireball went? Kind of funny. Oh my god, that up smash missed? He was right on top of me. Down smash kind of strong. Ah! What a weird little interaction there. I was very scared for a second. Dude, up smash has like no range. I don't understand. It looks like such a big move and then you use it and you're like, actually this move doesn't do anything. Or maybe I'm just used to having long range on all of my other attacks. We auto-canceled that. Okay, I can still very easily lose this. Okay, never mind. Just Ram wins. Ram's broken, man. Wow, this is probably one of my fastest speedruns ever. Like, if I win this next match, this might be my PB. Now we're at 15.54. So not a bad climb. Not a bad climb. PB, and it's not even her week anymore, Wild. I mean, it happens, man. Lots of Marios tonight.
3, 2, 1, go!
Her Reflector just does not work versus Mario Fireball. This up smash is doing work for me right now. Oh, we barely DI'd that correctly. I was so close to DIing it wrong, too. Yeah, they got me. Are you doing anything else after the speedrun? Probably not for today. I'm probably just gonna work on making the Min Min video. Because I would like to get it done sooner rather than later. Yeah, I tried to do a down-angled F smash there. That's why I... I am misinputting a lot this game. There's a lot of things where it's like, I'm trying to up B and instead I get side B. I tried to grab and instead I get F smash, and I try to up smash and I'm getting dash attack. Like, it... I don't know. Okay, good use of Mega Watt Nair there. Yeah, makes sense. You're a little late, Ventura. I just got asked if I was doing anything else after the speedrun. I don't think the answer is yes today. How'd that miss? How'd that miss? I'm getting cheated. Can still win this. I will be live this weekend, yes. I will be going live with K-Rule tomorrow. Interesting up B out of shield. Let's go! Come on. Is that it? That is! Let's go! Time! 45-46! Woo! I thought I was gonna lose to that Mario, not gonna lie. Woo! And look at that, my Min-Min's finally at a respectable place. 15.6. I can be happy with my Min-Min being at 15.6. In the kidneys. Yeah, that dragon head is really strong. Yeah. I haven't eaten today, chat, is the big thing. Like, I need to get some food. And I got the goals of today's stream done. Get coaching from RisterMice and get my Min-Min higher up in Elite Smash. And both goals were accomplished. Did RisterMice approach you for the coaching? I asked them originally. Yeah, no, I asked them 6 months ago when I was doing Min-Min the first time. And then I asked him again when I was like, alright, I'm done with DDD, now I need help with Min-Min. I'm going to be making that video soon. Great stream, thank you. Cool. Well, my arms are disappearing. It is arms after all. But thank you all for coming to today's stream. I hope you enjoyed the coaching session from RisterMice and the Elite Smash speedrun. I feel like I've got a better understanding of Min Min than I did before. And I think that's going to help me a lot when I write my video. So I'm really glad I did this. Yeah, this was happening after Min Min Week was done. I might actually end up doing this more, where I do a final stream for whatever character I need to make a video on. So that way I can really solidify my thoughts and like try to figure out what I want to get done with the character. I have a really good idea for what I'm doing for the script now. So Min Min video should be good. I'm looking forward to making it. So, and thank you all for coming to today's stream. K. Rool will return tomorrow, and then on Tuesday we'll be choosing a new main. So thank you all for coming. I hope you guys have a great week, an even better Tuesday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for K. Rool. Cool. Have a good night, everybody.